Hey guys, it's Donna from Donna's Sewing Circle. Welcome. Come on in. We've made room for you around the circle. There's always room for one more. Today is lesson 3 of our 15-day course on beginners upcycling. If you are beginning to upcycle and you want to understand it better, you're in the right place. So join us. Join the circle. If this is your first time seeing me, you may want to go back to session 1. And that way you can start from the beginning. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I don't know about you, but when I explore the web and I find a channel I like, if I forget to subscribe, I have a hard time finding it because it won't show up in my feed anymore. So please subscribe because I've got 15 lessons total. And that's just for upcycling. And after the 15 lessons, I will be doing 6 lessons where we will be transforming something into something else. So we will be upcycling. So we just got to get through these first 15 to get you ready and prepared. So that's what today is. Today's lesson is the tools of the trade. So with upcycling, you're working with a lot of constructed fabric. So one of the first things you're going to need is your seam ripper. Yay, everybody loves their seam ripper. I know when we're sewing or quilting, it's not something we really enjoy having to do is deconstruct our quilt or whatever other project we're working on. But if you're going to be upcycling, that's one of the first things you have to do is deconstruct something. So you need your handy dandy seam ripper. The better one, the better quality one is the best because those will last longer and they'll be sharper. Okay, so anything that I list today will be in the comment section in my Amazon store. You can shop it. In other words, the price doesn't go up for you to shop in my store, but I do make a commission off of it. Right now, it just pays for my coffee, so I appreciate the cup of coffee. Anyway, if you don't have a seam ripper, check out my store. And another thing you'll need are pins, Wonder pins. Those are in my store too, or clips. They're called clips. I didn't used to like them, but I find myself using them a lot more now. I've got a collection of them. And if you're familiar with sewing and stuff, you know what you need these for, is pinning layers together before you sew them. Another thing you will need is your mat. You can see it in here. Preferably get one like what I have. It has 1-inch grids on them. Don't get the purple ones that have a gazillion lines on them. Those will confuse you more than they'll do anything else. So, and you can see those in my description too. But get one that's got a 1-inch grid. So you need a mat, preferably the biggest one you can afford that will fit in your location. If you can only get a little one, get a little one. But if your location, your table will accommodate something larger, get the larger one. You'll be glad you did. When you buy a mat, you also need the ruler. I recommend the wider one. It will protect your fingers, give you more space. So you need a ruler, a mat. If you get the ruler and the mat, you'll want the Fiskars. I always use Fiskars. It's one of the better brands out there. It's a rotary cutter. And that helps you get through the layers of fabric when you're deconstructing something, cutting something down to size. Of course, you need fabric scissors. Do you know the difference between fabric scissors and a regular pair of scissors? If you don't, let me tell you. A regular pair of scissors, you could cut paper, cardboard. Your kids could probably cut a rock with it, to tell you the truth. But your fabric scissors, you need to protect them with your life. You need to tell everybody in your household not to use them. Put them up where nobody can find them. And use them only for your fabric. And the reason is, if you have fabric scissors and you use them on paper, paper dulls the blade. So if somebody in the house borrows your scissors for half an hour to an hour, and then you come home and you're ready to work on that quilt and you go to cut in your fabric and it doesn't cut, That's why. Okay. So do not let anyone use your fabric scissors. You need one pair dedicated to fabric. Then you need a pair of smaller scissors. These are great for trimming snips. They have a little curved edge on them, so they're great for getting close. And then you need pins. I like mine again, 1.5 inches long. You can get those with ball heads, or you can get them with the flat heads. I don't have any flat heads in my shop at the moment. And that pincushion, if you think you would like to make one, I actually have a class for that. It's in my sewing lesson classes. You can look in my playlist for sewing lessons, and this is one of the projects I show you how to make. And my pins are, like I said, 1.5 inches with a ball head. You can use flat ones. I do have flat ones, but they're not in my studio. Then you need glue, like if you're doing applique or you need to glue something down before you sew it. There's different styles of glue. There's the tacky glue. I don't use it very much with my fabric. Then there's spray glue. It can get everywhere, so be careful when you use it. But my favorite is actually a glue stick, just like what you sent the kids to school with. I love it. I use it all the time for my applique. It's inexpensive. So you can get all these products in my Amazon store. You don't need to purchase a whole lot of stuff. You could probably use what you have at home. But if you don't have anything that I've shown, you probably need to get it. These are the bare necessities. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe so you don't miss the rest of the episodes. Well, I lost sound. I don't know how much of that you heard, but I'll do a voiceover so you don't miss anything. Okay, I'll just go ahead and wrap it up there, and I will see you in the next video. Check out the comments in the description. There are various links to my web page. I have a web page, Donna's Sewing Circle. 3 books out now, one for sewing, one for quilting, and one for upcycling. Check those out. So it's nice to see you here, and I hope to see you in lesson 4. God bless.